Hey, what's up everybody, Redline here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen version. In the last episode, we recovered a gemstone for Cilio after getting the National Dex, and now we have access to the entirety of the Sevi Islands. And in this episode, like I said, we are going to start exploring them. If we come down to the port here... no, not to Vermilion City. I forget, I always press the wrong button there. Okay, we're going to 4 Island. That's what we wanted to do. Ah, jeez. Anyway, yes, we are going to 4 Island to explore what it has to offer. And apparently has our rival. Hey, Adam, what are you doing here in the Sevi Islands? You should quit copying me, you know? Anyways, I already got my Pokemon egg, so I'm done with this island. Heh, I bet you don't even know about Pokemon eggs. We'll never fill your national Pokedex that way. By the way, I saw someone we both know on this island. Why don't you go look around if it makes you curious? Me, I don't have any time to waste. Be smelling you. Man, I struggled through that sentence and stuff. We can't surf here, just like 2 Island. The Warm Blue Flow Island. And if you can hear... Actually, you know what? I'll let you listen to the music for a second. If you recognize it, it is a remix of, I believe, Violet City from the original Gold and Silver games. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, the rest of the Sevi Islands, they all have lots of references to the Johto region, and the music is all remixes of stuff, which I really like. So people have been mentioning Lorelei, and apparently... this is her house. The little girl right there said she loves stuffed animals. So yeah, Elite Four's Lorelei is on this island. This is her hometown. And okay, let's see. If we come in here, we had a great and powerful trainer grow up on this island. I bet you'd know her. It's Lorelei of the Elite Four. I was just talking about that. Anyway, Sevi Islands are warm and are in a warm region overall, but there's one exception you need to know about. The Icefall Cave is... Oh my god! The Icefall Cave is frigid because of the Pokemon that live in it. I feel like that doesn't make sense. Like, you can't say that place got cold because the animals that live there are cold. That doesn't make sense. Whatever. Talk to you. There's a rare kind of ice Pokemon that lives in the cave. We get a lot of visitors hoping to see that Pokemon. I wonder what it could be. Oh, a Pokemon egg? I have no idea. Oh wait, the daycare people in town were saying something. They said they'd found eggs before on their property. Interesting. What's this? A new Pokemon journal hasn't arrived on this. Okay, well that's totally useless. Cool. We'll go down there in a second, but let's talk to this guy. I'm the daycare man. I help take care of the precious Pokemon of trainers. If you'd like me to raise your Pokemon, have a word with my wife. So we have another daycare on this island, and what's special about this one is that they are able to raise 2 Pokemon, not just 1. So this is how you do breeding in this game, which is a mechanic that was added for Generation 2. I can't get past it without Rock Smash, so I'll get that later. But, yeah. I see no reason why they couldn't have just turned the original daycare center into a 2 Pokemon daycare, but I guess they were trying to make it as much like the original games, for better or for worse. Regardless, there are a couple new Pokemon that we can find in these little patches of water here. The first of which, in Fire Red only, is Wooper. Wooper has decent bulk. It's your standard bulky water type. Its stats are nothing special, but it does have a really great typing. Only have 1 weakness, even if it's a quad weakness to grass. And it does have a pretty wide move pool overall. It's a pretty neat Pokemon, one of the better ones to come out of Generation 2. And the other Pokemon available is Meryl, found in LeafGreen. It's another bulky water type. That can pretty much only tank unless you have huge power for its ability, because it has very low offenses. Its stab is also really wasted. Unfortunately, Meryl got way better in later generations after the physical special split, and it got a fairy typing, but right now it's a Pokemon that doesn't have high offenses. Its attack is only good if you have a certain ability. Not super great. yeah, I wouldn't worry about picking one up, unfortunately. I think that's everything. I'll grab that item behind the rock smash boulder at the end of the episode. For now, let's just go this way, grab that item right there. And it is Stardust. Oh, wow, that's awesome to leave that just out in the open there. We'll cut across this way. Ooh, chili. I made a slushie using ice I shaved inside Icefall Cave. It's chili and tasty. Okay, then. Anyway, speaking of Icefall Cave, we are now in it. That was a weird sentence. Lots of water here, but I don't believe there's really anything new in the water, at least. We have a giant waterfall here, which we can't do anything with. But if we come inside this part, there are several new Pokemon here, and I will go over them as we go through here. The first of which is Swinub. Swinub, besides its good HP and attack, its stats are really lacking. Its move pool is also pretty shallow, with the only usable stab move being Earthquake, and it has to use a TM to get that, so not exactly great. As you can see here, we have a different type of ice puzzle, thankfully. I'm glad it's not a sliding block puzzle. But, yeah, we have to... You can step on these ice tiles once before they will break. And, oh, forgot to mention with Swinub, there is a chance on lower floors to find a Piloswine, so catch that if you want it to be fully evolved. And on that note, I really wish it evolved in this generation further, but what can you do? It's not Gen 4 yet. Anyway, the other Pokemon found here are... What do I do? Hold on. I might be dumb. No, that makes me fall right there. Okay, give me 1 second to figure this out, I guess. Unless... Oh, I'm stupid. Nope, we're good. Okay, let me put up a repel. I don't want to fight wild Pokemon here. We're probably not going to find the remaining one anyway. I'll put Booster in front as well. Why not? There's ice types here. Okay, now I have to pick a spot. I'll go down this one. And I don't think I was right. I think this is the exit way. Oh well. Oh god. Oh, I'm lost. Well, this is how you get this item at least. Which is a Never Melt Ice. That's actually pretty awesome. Boosts ice type attacks. And I want to use this one now, I guess. I feel like I didn't go to the spot I wanted to go to. But this is fine. I'm getting to where I'm trying to go, I think. Okay, this is where we get a full restore, so that's pretty cool. I gotta get back around to that other item. And, okay, now here we find HM07 Waterfall, which is what we need to progress through this place. I want to fall down that other hole just to be safe. And see what's back here. Literally nothing. Cool. Right, I already got that item. Never mind. That's a different way right there. Yes, okay. Know what I'm talking about now. Anyway... Back to what I was trying to say. There are 2 more Pokemon. Each of them are version exclusive. In Fire Red, I'm sorry, but you get Delibird. Hold on, I'll teach Waterfall in a second. Delibird is even worse than Farfetch'd. Its only level up move is Present, and it can't even learn good TMs. It's pretty terrible. In case you don't know what Present does, it does a random amount of damage, ranging from 120 damage to healing your opponent for 20 damage. It's not a good move. And in LeafGreen version, we have the much better Sneasel. It's a physical sweeper with great speed, but its special attack is terrible, which means it doesn't get any good stab. Its physical move pool is also pretty limited, so if you want to use a Sneasel, wait till Generation 4 when the physical special split happens, because that is when it becomes an amazing Pokemon. So now I have to teach Waterfall to something. Which kinda sucks because in this generation. It's not any better than Surf. It has no merit. At least in Generation 4, it's a physical move as opposed to special. I really haven't used Recover at all, so I think it's safe for me to get rid of it. I probably won't use Surf very much, just like I won't use Strength very much on Tank, but I prefer to keep my HMs on my Pokemon unless they're totally useless. Waterfall at least does have the little added bonus of being able to flinch an opponent, so I guess that's pretty cool, but whatever. Not the best scenario, but I guess I have to use it. And so now we can climb these waterfalls. Slowly climb these waterfalls and get access to other parts of the cave. Okay, I was just checking to see if there's anything around that way. There was not. And we are now on this part, which allows us to get back through here. And keep your filthy hands off the Pokemon in the cave. Do as I say or I'll have to answer to me. That's not what that sentence says, but that's how I read it. Aw, shut it, lady, and leave us be. Don't let your glasses get all steamed up. Adam, what are you doing here? No, we can catch up later. Right now, I need your help. Help me kick these poachers out before they do anything else. They've been catching Pokemon here and selling them off. Are you ready? You take that one, please. And we're thrown right into a fight. What? Who says we can't do what we want with the Pokemon we catch? I mean, I guess that's kind of fair. It's not exactly moral, but like, there's nothing stopping them from catching the Pokemon. Like, if they're catching them fair and square, I guess this area you're not supposed to catch Pokemon, but you can anyway, so I don't see what the big deal is. Anyway, more Team Rocket Grunts, more annoyingness. Let's see. I'll let... whatever. It doesn't matter. They're such low-level Pokemon that any of my Pokemon can take them out. Go for the safe Shadow Ball. Another Zubat down. Booster might get a level up here, too. Nope, I was wrong. Next one. And Golbat still isn't a threat to me. I even outspeed it. That's kind of ridiculous. That they're that low a level compared to me. Oh, it didn't kill. That's sad. Oh well, Bite won't do anything. I can just knock it out with a quick attack. And it's done. Okay, awesome. I do get that level up. And we defeat the Team Rocket Grunt. We didn't plan on this. Of course you didn't plan on losing. So despicably weak. You, tell me, where have you taken the captured Pokemon? I'm smashing your ring once and for all. No way, I'm not telling you that. If you won't confess, we'll deep freeze you. My Lapras is furious for what you've done to its friends. Go, Lapras, Ice Beam! Wah! Okay, I'll talk. The Pokemon are in the Rocket Warehouse on 5 Island. There, I said it, we'll be going now. But I'll let you ever make it into the Rocket Warehouse. Hee. I don't know why she had me only take on one. Like, I'm the champion. She works for me. Adam, thank you, but this is awful. I was born and raised here on these islands. I had no idea that these horrible criminals were loose here. So what she was talking about with Lapras's friends is that in this pool of water, you have the ability to actually catch Lapras. I obviously don't need to go over it again because we got Lapras a long time ago, but this is the only area where you can catch multiple Lapras if you didn't, for some reason, don't feel like getting the one from Silphco, I guess? I don't know. This is how you get more Lapras to breed and things like that. And when I get outside, I'll just meet you out there. No need to watch the animation for the waterfall and stuff. Anyway, so I didn't really go over it before, but I will go over how breeding kind of works, at least the very basics. So basically, Pokemon have this thing called egg groups. So you can match any two Pokemon of the same egg group together, and they will form an egg with the Pokemon that hatches from it being the same as the mother, unless the mother was a Ditto, in which case it will be the whatever Pokemon wasn't Ditto. Ditto is a very special Pokemon when it comes to breeding because you cannot breed for more Ditto, but it can be used to breed any other Pokemon. The only downside of that is that it won't pass on egg moves. And egg moves are special moves that, basically, they're moves that will be passed down from a parent Pokemon that a Pokemon normally couldn't learn. So, say there are certain moves that only Pokemon can only learn through breeding with Pokemon that aren't the same species. And I don't really have any good examples of this in this generation, but for example, in Generation 6, or I guess Generation 4 or something, I think it might even be this generation, but I know that Meryl gets access to Belly Drum, but only through breeding. So you'd have to breed a female Meryl or a Azumarill with a male Pokemon of the same egg group that knows Belly Drum. Hopefully that was a good explanation. There are better guides to breeding and stuff on the internet. I'm not that concerned about it because breeding really isn't important in this game. Let me go talk to Lorelei now that she's back in her house. See what she has to say. There's something weighing heavily on my mind. If anything were to happen to the island where I was born, I wouldn't know about it if I were in the Pokemon League. I wonder what would make I wonder if that would make you irresponsible to my home. A little bit of foreshadowing there, as I'm sure you know. She doesn't stick around to the Pokemon League very long after this game, but talking to her here, I believe, is the only way to have access to rematching the Pokemon League in this game, because I believe if you were to go up there at any point before you do the Icefall Cave thing, it will just say you can't challenge the Pokemon League because Lorelei's not around. I'm very quickly going to swap Big Zambi into my party just so we can get that item back there. I believe it's an item back there. I think it should be. I don't see why they would block off that area because I can't surf or anything around here. Anyway, get back here really quick. Yep, and it's a star piece, another selling item, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. We finished up everything there is to do on 4 Island, so next time on Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green version, we'll move on to the next one. See you guys then.